What's up, what's up? Wubba dub dub. It's Tree Root on the Colony Craft server. Don't know what that was all about. Anyway, we have no new riddles, so I just thought I'd start off right by the question mark. Riddler, what's going on? Why no riddles? I want my riddles, Riddler. Right, sorry about all the jerky camera motions just then. What was I doing? I was putting this one block of netherrack away and putting my collectible beardy beard in there, and that'll probably do it. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, it's okay. Right, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna head over to the village and I'm gonna show you what stuff we've been getting on with. So I shall see you all over there in a little while. Peace. All right, here we are then, guys, here we are. And I've been working on a few things. I've done small amounts of more terraforming, and there were two houses here that are no longer here, so that's something that happened. Still waiting to move the villager out of that one till I take that house down, but that'll be happening sometime in the next few days. And mostly what I've spent my time working on is working out a design for this, along with helping out other people on the server with other things. I wanted it originally to be too high as a wall, because I thought that'd be a nice height. And then we'd have some of it that was, the land was pressed up against it, so it's like a retaining wall. And some of it where the land isn't pressed up against it, so it would just be a normal wall. Did I just burp? Sorry. However, I was really struggling with the design. I tried a few at the beginning. My first design had loads of wood in it and was just way over complex, way too complex. And then the second design was this, and it's still too complex, still too much going on. I didn't like it. It just didn't feel quite right. So I went back to my roots. See what I did there? See what I did there, guys? See what I did there? Anyway, I went back to my roots, and I went with a build style that I know and love, and I decided that, you know what, this place, I think it should be slightly run down, and, you know, like everything I'm building on the server, it's a little bit older. It's in need of some repair. So what we've ended up going with is this really run-down wall that's most of the detail. Basically, I didn't want it to stick out too far. I wanted to keep this sort of flat, semi-flat surface that we get here, but still have enough detail to make it interesting. So what we're doing is very similar to the dry stone walls that I grew up with in the countryside. We're going to have a lot of this as cobblestone and then some brick, and it's all going to be falling down like this, you know? So we've got some here, we've got some there, got some all over the place. And yeah, I think this looks really cool. It looks really nice on the inside. So as you can see, this was me trying it out with a bit looking like it's the retaining wall. So if it was actually, it would be one block higher, the ground, it would be up to there, right next to it. So it would be this half slab would be sticking up, protruding above the ground, and the rest of it would be under. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think it is pretty cool, and it's very easy to do. It's just, you know, fiddling with the cobblestone bricks and yeah, using them to make some interesting details. So I'm gonna do a little bit with that of that with you guys on camera, and we're gonna talk about some other plans I have for the village as well. And hopefully that'll all be good. I put some furnaces in down there. Where's my cobblestone? There it is. There's my cobblestone. So I'm just going to grab those bits, move that. What? Why is my fortune pick with me? Oh, I tried to give it to King, didn't I? Alright, let's put these bits on as well whilst we're here. Dump that in there, and what? Is there anything else? No, that'll do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Sorry about that. That was very disorganised of me, guys. I thought I was more together than that when I started this episode, but apparently not. No, but this, yeah, I really like this design. I think it's nice. I wanted the wooden logs spread out a little bit further, so they're going to be every 6, I guess, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. this will be where the next pillar is. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. What we're going to do, because we're just gonna work with this one little bit here. This is all we're going to do. We're just going to work on this one little bit here for now, because you know, keep it simple, keep it small. Also, I have work in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, so I really don't have the time to do much today, which is why this episode, I'm sorry guys, is going to be a day or two late, and I am sorry about that. That's my bad. I feel bad about that. Okay, can you forgive me, please? Thank you. Anyway, so what we do is we start off with maybe, I think as this is a corner, we'll have that sticking out that way, and we'll do that. Yeah, that'll be good. And maybe one of them down there. Oh, you know what I didn't bring? I didn't bring the cracked bricks and the normal bricks. Back in a sec. Okay, so what I am doing is I'm working my way up through past the, from the cobblestone into cracked bricks where it seems appropriate. I think 2 there, maybe... no, I think we'll just go with the normal cobblestone there. And then we probably want maybe something like that. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll go with one of them there, one of them there. In fact, let's bring this up and we'll do... Oh, can I... There we go, like that. And then this one will be a cracked brick, and this one will be a normal brick. So you see, it's really, really easy to build these bits of detailed walls, you know, without having to actually bring that much depth into it. Because everyone when they're building, they're always trying to bring depth into their builds to make it more interesting. What I'm actually doing is working with the blocks that have depth themselves to bring depth into this build to make it more interesting. So the last 2 bits that we need to add on to this, in fact, let's just pillar up here. Let's just do this. There we go. The last 2 bits we need to add on to this is some slabs. So we're having one there, and then it'll be one in the middle. So we could either have, let's have one of them, and then yeah, it should be one on top of this, which I guess we could... Let's just do this quickly whilst there's no mobs about. No mobs! No mobs! Okay, let's do it with a cobblestone thing, thing, and some stairs, and like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. And then we can just hop up there and up there, and we can take down this. Can take down this dirt pillar which I had behind it to stop mobs getting in. There we go. So, look at that. That's so cool. I really like that. I love the way that walls, when they're on their own, work like this. It's just very interesting to me, I think. Anyway. Don't know about everyone else, but I like it. I like it. And then this one is going to be a wooden pillar. So, yeah. I think this is a nice thing to be working on for the wall. That's a nice detail. I think it looks good. We can probably, and we probably will end up with maybe something on top of these. I'm not sure what yet, but something will end up on top of them. And as I am the only one on the server, I'm just going to nip to bed and reset the day, and then I shall talk about some future plans that I have. And yeah. Hopefully that'll be good. Right, so basically, as far as I can tell, I have this whole valley to play with. This whole valley is mine to play with as I see fit. The town is over there. We can maybe is that something over there we can just make out? I'm not sure. But no, we have this whole valley to play with. So this is all our domain, as it were. Up over there is Ariana's, Arimanyana's place. So I'm not sure. I think it's over there maybe. And so I don't want to go too far that way because I don't want to encroach on him. But what we do have is this very odd looking area over here, which I think we could do something cool with if we went and... Oh dear. Ooh. That was a heavy fall. If if we went about it the right way. Now, what I've been thinking is we need somewhere to put the villager breeder, because we're going to be breeding these villagers up to get the best trades and the right villagers that we want to go in our domestices. Is that even a word? Is that a real word? I don't know. In our houses and in our shops. Oh gosh, the lag was real just then. In our houses and in our shops. So what we're going to do, we need a villager breeder, and I don't want it in the village because that's going to be in the way. I'm going to have some holes in the ground to, make sure that they can still breed and keep them underground, and I don't want it above ground because it's going to be a big messy thing. So what I'm thinking instead is I'm going to take just a bit of this mountain, just a little bit, just a wee bit, a small bit, and I'm going to carve a big cave out of it, or maybe not too big, pretty big though. We're going to carve a big cave out of it, and then we're going to turn it into a mycelium cave, a cave of mushrooms. And basically the idea is we're going to grow villagers in mushroom vats. The idea is that they're all growing out of the mushrooms and becoming people, kind of like some horror movie thing. And I think that's a pretty fun idea. It's a little different to most of the ways that people do their villager breeders. We're going to have, like the way that I do most of my redstone stuff, we're going to have the actual breeder in the back, out of the way so you can't see it, and then all of the villagers are going to be displayed inside little mushroom sacks, nodules, something like that. Basically, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I've got some plans, I've got some ideas. All I'm going to say is we're growing villagers inside mushrooms, and I'm going to leave it at that because I can't quite describe it any better than that, so you're going to have to imagine it for now. What else are we doing? That was annoying. I ran out of food just as I was jumping for that. What else are we doing? We have a whole load more terraforming to do down here. We've got the cave to build in there. We've got the wall to build around the outside. All sorts of things. But I think this is all the time I have to record right now, so unfortunately I'll have to stop here and be back in a little while. Well, to you guys it'll be a little while, to me it'll be a whole other day, because, yeah, I've got to go get ready for work now. But I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you're having a good time whilst I'm at work, and I hope you like this wall design, because I really like it. I think it's really nice. I'm pleased. I know I'm just fitting to my standard build style, and I should probably try and come up with something new. And hopefully the houses in this village will actually give me that opportunity to try and do something different, do something a bit newer, because I do have some plans for that. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to cut away here, and I shall catch you all tomorrow for me, later for you. Peace. All right then, guys. It has been a couple of days for me, unfortunately. I haven't been about. I've had very busy times with work and stuff like that. So unfortunately, and I feel quite guilty about this, I haven't had much time to get videos recorded. So what? But don't you worry. I haven't been slacking that whole time. I have been designing. And one of the designs I have come up with, I wanted to show you. So it is, yep, that's the next place for it, and there. Cool. So yeah, I wanted to really break away from my standard build style, because I've had this same build style going for so long now that I'm actually starting to feel not guilty so much as I'm just not doing anything new or interesting with it, and I wanted to do something new and different, because I'm fed up of just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And did I bring any spruce with me? Yes, I did. Okay, there we go. 1 second, I just need some spruce half slabs. There we go, those ones there. And then we're going to use a spruce floor in here. And have I got a door? Yes, I do. We're going to put a door right there. And now, what I wanted to do, whilst I was helping out with Wee Beasties live stream. That was who it was. It was Wee Beasties live stream I was helping out with. And what we noticed is that the hardened clay goes really nicely with spruce wood. And so I wanted to see how, how much further we could take that. Oh, that's the wrong place, but that's okay. How much further we could take that that design style and see what we could do with it. So I have been playing with some stuff, and I've come up with this sort of aesthetic, which hopefully you guys will like. I'm not sure if I'm doing it justice right now. I'm going to have to go and check some of the details, but that's okay. No, they were definitely there. They were definitely there. And then well, anyway, I'm gonna get the rest of the design together. I'm gonna finish it off and show you guys what it looks like when it's finished, because I personally rather like it. So I shall catch you all in a little bit. Peace. Alright guys, alright, I went and looked at my design, worked out what bits and pieces I needed still, and I have got all of the stuff we should need to finish this build. So without further ado, will be putting all this together. Now, we have here a nice semi-window, and check out the awesome open, what would you call them? Shutters, that's the word I'm looking for. So we've got another open shutter there. And the last one, let's have the whole way flapped open like that, so it goes the whole way back. And then obviously we want a nice little, what would you call this? A sconce? Yeah, cornice? One of those things. A torch holder on the outside of the door. And we have a few bits and pieces. Oh, we should put a bit of dirt there. Let's swap out these two. And that's where that dirt went. That's where that dirt went, innit? Right there. So Podzil there. And we could even, just for the time being, I might change this as and when things change, but for the time being, let's put a azure there and a different one. I can't remember the names of those ever. It's so frustrating. I was gonna use some, whatchamacallit. Oh no, that's not gonna work. I need a hoe. I need a hoe. I need a hero. No, right. So anyway, I'll finish off doing the greenery on the outside after we've done some stuff on the inside. So what we were gonna have, this is as you can see, an exceedingly small area to build in. So we have to take that into account. But there's lots of things you can do in a small build. So, it's not to worry. It's not to worry. And I've missed out a half slab there. There we go. Half slab there. And do we have the wood on us? No, we don't. Do we have any wood in the ender chest? No, we don't. Be right back. Alright. So we have the bed. We have the bed. And I made myself a little hoe too. So the bed goes down there. Obviously, if I had some more bits and pieces set up yet, I don't have all of the stuff that I want for interiors, but we'd have a painting up there maybe. And also, I don't think... There we go, we're at block 10 in here, so we don't have to worry about lighting inside here. But I might put, say, a clock up on the wall above this or something. And yeah, I think that might look quite cool. So, what were we going to do? We were going to do something like this. Oh, not quick enough. There we go, like that. And then maybe something like that. And let's grab one of them and one of them. And we shall put in that. There we go. So, I mean, we could always, of course, put in a bit extra round the front or something. But I don't think we need to. I think it could quite happily just be as it is, and then you'd have the path leading up to it. So I think that's a pretty nice little build. I hope you guys like it. It's going to be the general build style for the above ground houses. I have some bigger designs also worked out that have a lot more expanded aesthetic from this design. So, this is not how it's going to be pure and simple. They're going to be much more interesting than this. But I wanted to, I wanted to keep a lot of the the designs smaller, as smaller houses, because there's just, you can fit a lot more space in with lots of different little smaller houses, and you can do a lot of different things with the designs. So, I figured that would be an interesting way of doing it. And yeah, I hope you like it. Anyway, it is time to go to the comment cave. So, see you all in a second. It's time, guys. It is time. I have a name. I have a wonderful comment from one of you wonderful people. And today we have a comment from Orlean? It's either Alien or Orlean. I'm not quite sure which, but that's definitely how you spell their name. So, yeah, Orlean. I quite like Orlean. That's pretty cool. There we go. And the last nail in the corner. There we go. Orlean, welcome to the family. You are a wonderful cat. This guy's got a sense of humor. He said, "I know the real reason why you kept the villagers contained. It wasn't because the zombies would get them. It was that they would get the zombies. They're green because they're sick from running away from the villagers." And that really tickled me, actually. I really like that. That was really funny. And yeah, I like that. That's a good sense of humor there you got, man. So welcome to the wall of comments. You made it. You made it. It's obviously a very prestigious moment for us all. So glad to be indoctrinating you into the group Orlean. Alien? One of those things, anyway. Cool. Right then, guys. In that case, I think it's probably time for me to wrap this up and close it all down. And I'm sorry this video is so late. I'm really sorry it took me a couple of extra days to get things out. However, I have 2 weeks of holiday off of work now, guys. So basically, that means I've got as much spare free time as I can make to do the videos. And that should hopefully mean we'll be getting them definitely out at the time scale that I've been saying. And not only that, but my internet is getting upgraded in about 2 days, so we should be able to start live streaming, which I'm very, very excited for. So, hopefully I'll be catching some of you guys in a live stream, and, that'll be lots and lots of fun. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm stood on top of that torch. Huh. Weird. Anyway, it's time for me to make like a tree and leaf. So yeah, I will bid you all a wonderful week, a wonderful day. I am Root. Peace.